Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisy Zamora. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys a super easy recipe on how to make Chilaquiles Rojos. This is just the way that me and my family make them. Like I said, you don't need tons of ingredients. It's fairly straightforward and they're really good. So if you guys want to see how to make some red chilaquiles, then just please keep on watching. So first things first, I'm gonna get started on toasting my ingredients for my salsa. So while we're getting started on the salsa, we're obviously gonna get started with making the chips. So it's just one of the ways I like to cut my tortillas from my chips. I did use about 14 tortillas, but you're welcome to cut them in any which way you feel comfortable. This is just the way that I do them. But yeah, it's up to you. So once we've already cut down the tortillas, we want to get a pot, fill it up with oil, just kind of depending more so how many you're going to need. And you want to just throw in your tortillas in there, make sure that the oil is nice and hot. Also at this point as well, I'll add my salt and pepper just to give it a little bit of taste. So at this point, the tortillas are a nice golden brown and you can definitely just take them out and just set them aside. Alright, so we are rechecking the stuff we put in for our salsa to get nicely toasted. So at this point, I've removed already the garlic, the serrano I'm going to remove as well because they get done pretty quick. Also, the onion tends to be done fairly quickly, and oftentimes it's just the tomatoes that might take a little bit more time. So just want to babysit those, and once they've gotten nicely toasted, you're welcome to just take them out. So now we're going to put to toast our Chiles de Arbol. I usually like to do it this method where I put them with the little aluminum foil and I close them in just so that the smell doesn't, fill completely my house and I'm not coughing everywhere. But if not, you can just put them on there and just make sure that you babysit those and you take them out just so that they're not too toasted. But this is just one of the methods that I like to use. So once I have all the ingredients ready, I just put about half a cup of water, give or take, and a little bit of salt, and then it's ready for blending. Then at this point, we're gonna start making our eggs. Again, eggs is made by choice, so whatever way you wanna do them. Some people like them very runny, other people like them fully cooked. I personally like them fully cooked, but again, it's all based on preference at this point. So once we have majority of our ingredients ready to go, the last thing we're gonna do is cut about half an onion, give or take, into thin slices. And we're gonna actually throw this in the pot right before we throw in our salsa with a little bit of oil. Alright guys, so finally it's time to put it all together. So with the same pot that I used to cook other ingredients, I just put a little bit of oil and I throw in my onions there. So then all you want to do is just wait for them to get like a nice, translucent color, or you want to say. And then I throw in my salsa in there. So after I throw in my salsa, you want to check to make sure that it's not too thick. And in my case, I noticed that it was still pretty thick. So I decided just to add a little bit of water, just also to clean my my blender. So you're welcome to do that. It's also very important that you wait for your salsa to boil before you start throwing in your chips. So once it's gotten to this point that it's actually boiling, you're welcome to throw in your chips in there. And at this point, it's not gonna take much, a couple of, probably say a minute or two max. And just you want them to get nicely coated, but you don't want them to sit in the salsa for too long, because then they'll get soggy and will defeat the purpose of, you know, making them crunchy beforehand. So there's about a minute or two in, and it's time for you to turn it off and just put it all together. And just like that, you have Chilaquiles Rojos. I added the avocado, the Queso Fresco, and my eggs, and it was absolutely delicious. Didn't take a ton of work, and you don't need tons of ingredients. So if you guys really like this video, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on your post notification, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.